Aspiration, it is a better idea to have more dreams than memories. Am I right?
Yes.
If you only have memories and very little dreams, let me tell you how to identify people like this. People with memories more than dreams, their songs are limited to only 3 titles. Number 1, The Way We Were. Number 2, Old Lang Syne. And number 3, I Will Survive. Guys, there are 3 stages to every person's life. Number 1, there is the survival stage. Everybody says survival.
Survival.
Do you remember those years straight right after college? You get your first job, and then when you started working, the senior workers in the office, they bullied you. Do you remember those days?
Yes.
How many of you were bullied when you started working? Good. How many of you are now bullying others because you're now seniors? There you go. And then you were worried. Itong sweldo ko kaya pa ako mag-survive. Am I earning enough money for me to survive, to help my family? Those were difficult days, isn't it? But then, you begin to build confidence. You build experiences. There's sense of wisdom that you gather. Your skills improve. You know what? You are now entering the success stage. Yung success stage na yan, medyo mahaba yan. Now, you probably are heading a department, you're starting a business, you're earning money. And then, you're no longer thinking about survival because the survival is already there. The tools and the equipments are there, but you are now aspiring for something, but here's the key. Sometimes people do not understand that the thing you should be aspiring for will no longer be the same thing that you're doing. What do I mean? In my line of work, I have deal with successful entrepreneurs and leaders and achievers and the top-ranking professionals in the country. They make money. Their business expands. But then that's all that they do. Little did they know that there is another stage. Are you excited?
Yes.
I'll show you the first stage, which is extremely important. First, there is the saying, survival. Next, there is the success. This is now for me the most important, meaningful stage in your life and mine. We should all know how to enter the significant stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the word significance simply comes from the word signal or a sign. A sign that says you have gone over survival mode. You are being successful. Ito na po yung significant stage. Significant stage now says you leverage your success. And now, success is not all about you lang. You leverage your success in helping others and being a blessing to others. Does that make sense? This is the stage wherein you find purpose, you find meaning, you find love, joy, and peace, and you become a blessing to others. Ito po yung posisyon ng isang tao na nagkakaroon ng saysay ng kanyang pinaghirapan sa buhay. Can I ask you a very personal question? May kilala mo pa kayong mga tao nung nag-umpisa sa buhay, mahirap pero masaya siya. Kung kailang yumaman, laging swapang. May kilala kayo ganyan?
Yes.
Meron? Kasama din ba ngayon? Bigyan sa akin ng pangalan niyo sila. Because maybe that person is still sticking to the success mode and that person fails to understand you and I are created for a purpose. There should be meaning in life. Those are different aspirations and dreams in life. Now, how many of you want to be successful? Taas ang kamay. Good. To be successful is an outcome. Everybody say outcome. To get to your outcome, you need behaviors. Everybody say behaviors. You study, you grow, you develop yourself, you maintain humility no matter what experiences you go through, and then you're gonna get there. Now watch. The road getting to your success destination is littered with a lot of humps and lumps and bumps. You fall, you pick yourself up, you brush away the dust, you continue. There's a lot of people who are successful today, not necessarily because they are more talented or educated and intelligent. There's a lot of people today who are very successful because they simply did not give up. Never quit. How many among you went through hardships before when you started as a Malay? How many among you started with very humble beginnings when you started out your career as a Kamay? Did you quit?
No.
And that's why you've got dreams, you've got wishes, you've got aspirations. And then you're going to tell yourself, one day I'm going to get there. But once we reach the level of success, we have to guard ourselves. Why? Success is a heavy responsibility to bear. We don't understand how to get success. Success gets into the head. And then the spiraling down of our life begins. How many of you have experienced failures? How many of you have experienced success? I'm going to leave you guys with one very good philosophy that I hope you find useful. And sana, you share this with your kids and you share this with your friends. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Eto na po. Once we experience failures in life and difficulty, and once we taste success, eto na po yan. Never allow failure to creep into your heart. And never allow success to get into your head. Does that make sense? In other words, there's a way to manage success, and there's a way to learn from our past failure. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming here tonight. All of us, we've got aspirations, am I right? We just gotta make sure that we go through the 3 stages in life, and the younger you are, as you get to the significant stage, the happier you will be. One last thing. Will you permit me if I introduce to you the one and only love of my life?
Yes.
My one and only wife? Hirap ng buhay ngayon, di ba? Lilia, can you stand out so people can get to know you? Siya po yung nag-repack na kasukan nung kami nag-uumpisa sa buhay. Lita and I have just celebrated our 36th wedding anniversary 4 days ago.
Wow.
Don't laugh, you don't know the story. We were steady for 9 years before we got married. I forgot to marry her, but her father reminded me, and that's okay. Next question, how many of you are married? Nasa kamay. Next question, how many of you are happy? Nasa kamay. Nakawasan. At the end of the day, life in this planet has its final countdown. But when you look back, when somebody plays your video, and then you begin, hindsight is 2020, history is a good teacher. And you begin to remember those terrible moments and those difficult episodes in our life, and yet you bounce back, and then you become stronger, and then you get to the place where you begin to become a blessing to others. That's the greatest aspiration you can ever attain. Maraming salamat. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very